I had come out an All-Star game that year.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came out at an All-Star game, I realized that I'm as good as anyone in this league. And we entered the season, second half of the season, and I wound up scoring back-to-back 50 on Friday and Saturday night. And after those two games, I decided that I'm the damn best player in this league. That's what I decided.
Ooh.
When confidence meets talent, confidence meets not arrogance, confidence meets talent. You believe in yourself. And I took my game to a whole nother level. I had mastered what I call mastered the art of scoring. And at that point, no one was going to stop me.
It was crazy to me. I remember you had those back-to-back 50s, and we were reading it in the paper. Now I'm like, damn, 50 again? I mean, it was Golden State one game, right?
It was actually the first game was San Antonio with George Gervin and those guys, great team out west. And the second game was Mark Aguirre and that great team, the Dallas Mavericks.
Wow.
Two of the top three teams out west, and we won both games.
I just remember reading about that, and we always just like looked at each other. But everybody looked at me because here was the problem that you always talked about. You said, well, let me tell you why I was mad, because Larry Bird never guarded me, but I had to guard Larry Bird. Maxwell was the sacrificial lamb, but I wanted Larry to guard me one time. And I remember one time he was on you and was telling me to switch. I'm like, no, you got him. You take him this time.
Well, Bird, I couldn't defend Bird at all. Obviously we're matched up. You're guarding me, and then I got to find Birds on the floor to switch over and defend him. And Bird was the toughest player I've ever had to face. The guy is 6'10", I'm 6'7". He can pass over the top of me, put the ball on the floor. He's a great rebounder and obviously a great scorer. And so Bird, for me, was the toughest matchup I ever had during the course of my career.
I think of those guys, but I remember guys talking about you, though. One guy in particular was Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins, I just saw an article where Dominique said, I had to guard Bernard King and I couldn't sleep. I had a sleepless night. And we talk about certain guys, myself, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. We talked about guys who were the toughest guys to guard. Your name and somebody that people won't talk about, Mike Mitchell, the great forward from San Antonio with Cleveland. He used to give me and Kevin the blues along with you. Kevin, you were just too quick for Kevin. So Kevin never wanted to be in your range. Larry, you were too fast for him. So I was a guy that was supposed to get on you and slow you down. And I just remember just having those nights where, that particular series, I don't think I was ever happier to send somebody home than to send you home.
NBA History Channel is brought to you by Prize Picks and the Game Time app.